Anthony Daniels. Anthony, you're here again at Star Wars Weekends, but this time you're back. You did the voiceover, C-3PO again, as the pilot for Star Tours. Tell me about that.
Well, not only the voiceover for the pilot, but actually I was inside the costume for all the on-set shooting. Yeah, I had to get back in that costume for the first time since the movies, so it's a little bit of a tight squeeze, and I had to cut out the good stuff and slim down a bit. But to be back here today for something that's been in the making for 15 years, I've been probably working on about 2 years now, because there's a lot of script discussions and recordings and, as I say, on-set acting and so on. I am just beyond thrilled. All actors say they love their latest project and they love the director and the other actors. I love this project.
But this is a film project, but it's completely immersive. I mean, you're watching on a screen, but you're riding the movies.
It is almost like going to the movies, but suddenly they have jumped right at you. And of course, with the thrill of the 3D, which really works. You know, 3D is this big buzz thing that doesn't always kind of do it for me. Yesterday, I was so overwhelmed by a certain piece of the film, which I won't tell you about. Have you done the underwater bit yet?
Oh my goodness. Can I confess I haven't been on yet?
Oh, I'm
like a big Star Wars fan,
but
I want to meet you.
Because you've got so much to look forward to. But you're going to have to ride it many, many times. I've done it 3 times and seen 3 changes. So it is an extraordinary thing because it does come out of the screen and the audience is totally involved. You are thrown around, but you know it's one of those rides that isn't scary. It's just hilarious fun, and any danger is just hysterical because you know you're going to survive.
And 3PO is just a funny character.
Well, to have him as the pilot, and I won't tell you the story of why he's the pilot. Poor Captain Rex, the other one that you'll remember, got metal fatigue, and he had to retire. He's happy with 3PO because he knows that 3PO isn't a real pilot, which of course makes your flight a little...
He doesn't like space travel.
He doesn't. He really hates space travel. But he's pretty brave on this. He puts a good face on it. There's a point where he admits to always wanting to have done a particular thing, which I won't tell you about. And people are twittering me, did 3PO always want to do that? Isn't that a little scary for 3PO? I think 3PO is reinventing himself, frankly. After all these years of putting in the hard work there, he's a changed droid.
Awesome. Now I'm going to ask you a personal thing.
All right.
We all heard the story back when you gazed into the photo and decided to be 3PO. But now it's years and years later, and you can't go into a Target or anywhere without seeing this little gold man, and little kids are still carrying it around just like I was over 30 years ago. What's that feel like when you're standing there and they don't know that it's you and you see someone?
It feels... There have been on occasions when I felt it was right. I said, you know, do you like that? And sometimes I say, and the parent goes, yes, you are, aren't you? And maybe they'll sign up.
Do you do the voice? Would you ever want to walk up behind a kid and go, hi, I'm C-3PO?
Occasionally a parent will come up and say, yeah, my little kid doesn't believe you're 3PO. And I go, well, why would they? I'm not dressed in the way. And then I'll say, do you remember how he sounds? And they go, and I say, does he sound like this? Hello, I am C-3PO, human cyborg relations. And then you see the kid's face go, you see the thought going
I just did that just now.
Yeah. So there we are.
That's awesome. Anthony Daniels, what a pleasure meeting you, sir.
I'll see you another time.
You will. May the force be with you.
I'm with you.